Hello guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it and that it's to your liking. Now, without further ado, get comfortable and let's start.
Goku would be exploding with anger. With a supreme speed, he would have given him a few blows and have thrown him a powerful punisher of gods that would eliminate him in a few minutes. The king of the underworld, called Akio, would be in shock, just like Towa, since he did not know that a warrior like that existed. From one moment to another, Akio would say to him, "Wait a minute, are you the legendary Saiyan god? This is not possible. It's not possible." It was said that his fur was golden, and he would wake up when evil is about to end everything in this world, where Akio would raise his power to the maximum to try to face the Saiyan. Nevertheless, he had no chance against him, who would be burst with anger, to which Goku would say, "I don't know if I'm the legendary Saiyan god, but the only thing I know is that if someone messes with the universe that I protect, I do not forgive him." And with a powerful blow, he would cross through the king of the underworld. Towa would be trembling with fear when witnessing the power of the Saiyan, when Nin would approach and say to him, "Towa, you've done yours. I will lock you in absolute darkness," where Towa would say, "I should not end like this. I should be the ruler of all. I will come back with much more power and I will get revenge on you, damn." Nin would execute his attack, sent Towa to a dimension where it was impossible to leave. Nin would start to heal Zeno-sama and his guardians, since these would be alive. Meanwhile, Goku would find themselves thinking about the words that subjects say. The golden Ozaru would appear when the universe sees involved to be totally annihilation. At that moment, he would also remember that Nier and him would be defeated too. Goku would ask Zeno-sama if he didn't know any method that could raise his powers, because he had a bad feeling. When Zeno-sama would say, "In my place, there is a special room which makes you see all your battles and makes you overcome all your fears. And if you overcome your greatest fears, you will reach the supreme level. Until now, only one warrior has been able to enter that room and come out alive." Nin and Goku would be surprised at what Goku would say. "Who is that warrior?" And Zeno-sama would seriously tell them, "His name is Kurobi, the half-angel Saiyan." Both were surprised and would say, "Where is him?" To which Zeno-sama, shaking his head, would say, "I don't know where Kurobi is." However, Goku was much more enthusiastic than ever. He wanted to train knowing that a warrior had survived that would be about to leave with Zeno-sama and his guardians. However, Nin would hold Goku's arm and with tears, she would say to him, "No, Goku, it's very dangerous. We'll try another way in which we can increase our powers." Goku would hold Nin and say, "Don't worry, Nin. I'm sure I'll come back for you. So trust me. Everyone will march," where Goku would be in front of a great door of light, and he would went into that place. At that moment that Goku entered and the door disappeared, without previous advised, they would have hit him infinite times, where he would be on guard saying, "Who the hell are you?" Where a voice saying to him, "Don't you remember me, Kakarot? I am the Prince of the Saiyans." Goku, when observing him, his head would begin to hurt, where both would start with a fierce combat. However, while the battle extended, more opponents arrived like Cell, Frieza, amongst other old enemies. After a time, Goku would already be very injured and on the verge of death, where he would remember the words said by Zeno-sama, "It's not real. The only thing you must do is be able to control everyone your fears." Where a very wounded Goku would concentrate, and from one moment to another, all the warriors in front of them would have disappeared, and a new door opened, where Goku would feel an immense power coming from it, where a voice would come out of the door saying, "Many warriors have come here in search of being able to dominate all the universes, but you are different. I see that you want the power to protect the multiverse and all your loved ones. You are worthy to have the power that goes beyond any existence." Meanwhile, out of that place, a month would have already passed, where Nin would be worried, just like Zeno-sama and the Guardians. They would be worried since they did not know why Son Goku had not returned yet. However, Nin would try to enter, but it was impossible. Nin would tell Zeno-sama and the Guardians to notify him of any situation. She would leave back to her planet. Meanwhile, coming back to Goku, he was in the phase of Super Saiyan 4 Purple, although little by little his fur would be turning a golden color, which was imposing authority. At the moment that Goku reached 100% of all his power, he would leave the room, where at the moment of leaving, everyone would be surprised by the power they felt. Knowing that he was on his planet, she went quickly. At the palace of the king of everything, finding a totally different Goku, Nin would run to hug him, and this would correspond to the hug. After a few moments, a strong tremor made the palace of everything shake, where Zeno-sama, frightened, would say, "What? How are you here? I had not seen you millions of years ago." Where a subject would appear saying, "So long, no see you, Zeno-sama. I see you have made new friends," where Goku, feeling a great power coming from that subject, would say, "Who are you and what are you looking here?" That subject with a smile would say, "I am Kurobi, the semi-angel Saiyan, and I could feel an overwhelming power, which is able to make me use a little of my power. So I came as fast as possible. So, you are the second warrior to get out of alive from that place. Then are you ready for battle?" Kurobi, without previous warning, launched at a supreme speed that nobody was able to observe, and in an instant, this gave him 54 blows, leaving him lying on the ground. However, Kurobi would seriously tell him, "So you are skillful. You can move a little, so that I can't hit you in your vital parts." However, Goku would stand up and he would say, "Do not think I'm so easy to defeat, so admire my power." Goku raised his power, and at an impressive speed he would go on to attack where both warriors would be exchanging blows. However, Kurobi would be having the advantage, having a lot more experience than Son Goku. He dominated his power much better after an exchange of blows. Both would stop, and with a challenging look they would say, "You are the strongest rival I have ever faced." Both would remain as rivals when everything would be peace and tranquility for a short time. However, a subject that even much more power than all would be about to awaken to bring annihilation to all the universes. However, after a time, Goku and Nin would be on their planet where they trained from time to time. On the other planet in the Kingdom of Everything, something strange would happen because everything would start to shake. However, Zeno-sama and his guardians did not feel any ki since the power that was overflowing from that other dimension. However, from one instant to another, the seal was completely destroyed, where a subject would appear in the palace of everything. However, the guardians of Zeno-sama would say, "Who the hell are you? Do you want to be erased by the King of Nothing?" Where the subject would smile and say, "If you answer me, I will not kill you. I'm looking for the legendary God Saiyan, or better known as the Golden Azaru." All those who were in the Kingdom of Everything would be amazed, where that subject would raise his power and asking again Zeno-sama, and with Goku saying, "Goku is an extremely powerful subject is looking for you. Help us please, Goku, quickly." He would transport to Zeno-sama Palace, giving that subject a big blow, and he would use teletransportation again, taking them to his planet with Nin. Nevertheless, this would return quickly and both would be observing each other. With Goku, a more serious look would say, "Who are you?" Where that subject would say, "I am the one of the most powerful beings. Although above me there are 6 beings that are known as the Supreme Archangels. They have no rival, and they gave me the mission to exterminate the Golden Azaru before his true power awakens. I am Mira the Destroyer." Goku would be a little surprised. He would tell him with a smile, "Do you really think you can defeat me?" To which Goku in a millisecond gave Mira a strong blow. However, Mira was able to observe the attack. However, his body was slow, where Mira, furious, he would get up and say, "Damn monkey, you think you're smart?" Where both warriors would begin with a great battle. Meanwhile, on Nin's planet, this would have made everyone recover. Nin would ask them for an explanation, to which Zeno-sama would tell her everything happened with that warrior, where she would be a little surprised, and in a few moments, even in Nin's planet, strong exhortations from Ki arrived, where everyone would be surprised returning to the battlefield. The two warriors were equal. However, Mira would launch a great energy attack, to which Goku, with a strong kick, he derails them, and Mira, a little surprised, would say, "How the hell do you have so much power?" Meanwhile, in a place far away from the Palace of Everything, Kurobe was found who felt those great powers, where he would say, "Son Goku is fighting against someone else. The power of the subject does not lose against Goku's." Meanwhile, with both warriors, they have received very good hitting. However, Mira, confident, would say, "Oh, I see that we have the same strength. However, I'm only using 50% of all my power. You have no chance against me." Confident, Goku would say to him, "Have I showed you my power? You have only been fighting with 15% of all my power." Mira, surprised and scared, would say, "No, it cannot be possible. You're lying. It's not possible that you have so much power. I'll keep all your power. Gods devour." Mira, at the moment that he started absorbing Goku's power, he felt his body exploded. It was excessive power, where Mira, with that little power that he had stolen, he would launch an attack. However, Goku would leave games, increasing his majestic power a little more to 35%, where with a few blows he would leave him down on the ground and very badly wounded. To which Goku would say, "I have no wish to kill you, but if I found out that you're causing trouble for this multiverse, I'll have no mercy on you." Goku would throw a ki sphere at him that would launch him thousands of kilometers through space. However, Mira would stay alive. In the meantime, very far from that place, in a floating castle where gravity made you fall and even die, there was a subject who would say, "Mira was defeated, so the Orzu has come back stronger than ever. But apparently it's not even half of its true power yet. But it can become a burden for my plans. This annoying Saiyan may become a burden for my plans. I can't let this happen." Meanwhile, returning to the empty dimension, Towa was investigating in his crosshair, where with the help of a spell, he would make two powerful warriors come to his rescue. Meanwhile on Earth, Vegeta and Broly were fighting, even though from one moment to another both warriors began to be filled with a dark energy, and from a strong scream their hairs would have to change to gray from one moment to another. Both would go out into space at a specific point and raised all their power, being able to open a portal that allowed to exit to Towa. A new demon has appeared. With one of his techniques, he would appear in front of him. None of the three could breathe, where the subject made an energy field so the gravity would not affect them. "Who are you?" She would be trembling with fear. "I am one of the most powerful beings in this megaverse. My name is Kronos, and I brought you to this place because I want you to tell me about the fight with the Saiyans." Towa started to say everything that happened with Son Goku. "That damn Saiyan beat us like we were trash. I'll never forget that purple fur." Purple fur? Towa would affirm what Kronos said. Kronos would make appear a crystal ball where he could see Son Goku, but with golden fur. "It's him. The only thing that changes is his fur, which is now gold." Towa remembered the legendary Saiyan god of an imposing golden fur. "So you really are your golden Ozaru." Meanwhile, returning to Nin's planet, Goku would arrive and Nin would run to hug him. "Are you well, my Goku? Did nothing happen to you?" Goku would nod and begin to tell everything that happened. "I listened to a legend that in the past there was a golden Ozaru with the power to eliminate the 12 supreme archangels. It was a story that my father, the first king of everything, told me, so I don't know if it's real. So 12 subjects with supreme power. It doesn't matter if they're like the subject I eliminated a few moments ago. No problem. The only thing I have to create is a barrier, so that is not able to absorb my ki. And I also have to see if the other subjects absorb powers. Goku would begin to meditate to recover the power that said subject stole from him. I have to create a barrier powerful enough so that these subjects are not able to absorb my power. Because if these subjects are much more powerful than the other, the capacity to absorb powers must be more bestial. While in that castle, Kronos would give him a little more power. Pay attention, because you have to get rid of the Golden Azoru ASAP before it has released all its power. Toa and the two Saiyans would return to the arena of the 12 universes. This power is surprising. I feel that I can destroy whoever I want. Broly and Vegeta, go to a planet and learn to control all your new power. You two will be the first to face the subject. Both Saiyans came out through the universe looking for a planet with good conditions to train and become much more powerful. Meanwhile, Goku and Nin would be thinking, Goku, even if you are very powerful, we need many more aliens for this war that is coming, and beings from the Palace of Everything. They don't have enough power to do it. I have an idea, and if we meet beings with the Super Dragon Balls in the far, a voice would say, Don't forget about me, son Goku. I also want a little fun. That's right. It was Kurobi that arrived on Nin's planet. The three warriors came out of the planet, and with Nin's help, they found the Super Dragon Balls, and with Nin's help, they found them very quickly. When calling on the great god Zarma, he observed and said, "O great goddess of creation Nin-sama, it is an honor to have you in front of me. Tell me, what is your wish? And if it is in my possibilities, I will do it." We need powerful warriors, because a great battle is about to begin. There are powerful warriors from different timelines. One of them is Kakarot from Universe 14, who was able to overcome his Destructor God and his Guardian Angel. Also, there's Karma, the Saiyan demigod, son of an angel and a Saiyan, and last but not least, there's a warrior called Kinoto. I don't know his origin, but he is an extremely powerful warrior. Do you want me to bring them to life? Nin his accent in affirmation to everything the great god Zarma said. However, I do not have enough power to bring them to life. I offer you a large part of my power so that those three allies can join me. Zarma would accept. Goku would raise his power to the maximum, and this would launch an attack that would enter his entire body, and filled with a brutal power, having the capacity to bring the three warriors to life. Goku, Nin, and Kurobi would appear. I am the Saiyan semi-god. Who the hell has brought me to life? If it is for any stupidity, I will exterminate this multiverse. Nin started to explain everything to them, and the three warriors would accept. They would all return to Nin's planet, where they would start with a rigorous training to be able to increase their power quickly. Meanwhile, Broly and Vegeta would already dominate all the power and would be ready to go attack Son Goku and his friends. Toa would talk to them telepathically, Broly and Vegeta. It's not time to attack yet. That Saiyan surpasses us. Let us keep training a little more. Meanwhile, in the floating castle, Kronos, thinking this, would say, So the Golden Azoru has returned. This time I will make him pay for every damn thing he did to us. Flashback millions of years ago, Kakarot the Golden Azoru was the protector of the multiverse. He was even more respected than the kings of everything. However, there were three clans, and those were the demons, gods, and Saiyans, which wanted to get rid of Kakarot because his power was out of the normal. To which, with the powerful seal untying pathetic life, however, Kakarot's power began immense. Could not be sealed in its entirety, where Kakarot sworn to come back for all of them. They are not the same. I can feel like an even stronger power flows in between them. The damned one is controlling everything from the shadows. Kakaroto would be on a planet where he recovered his power little by little. However, with the elimination of the 6 universes, this perished imminently, where before he died, he performed a technique to come back to life without keeping any of his memories. End of flashback. Damn, Ozoru, you will pay for the death of my brother. You will be the first on my list. I'll have your head like a trophy in my mind. He would listen. Kronos is not yet the time to kill the Saiyan. Remember that we need his power for the war that is approaching. Returning to Neen's planet, they would have finished their training. Boys, we have become very powerful. However, I don't know if we're capable of beating those 6 Supreme Archangels. It's said that their power goes beyond everything. That is not the Goku that I know. The Goku that I know would never give up, and as strong as his opponent may be, he would get up again and again until you defeat them. Goku would give Neen the right. Son Goku, we feel very powerful. Nevertheless, we will be able to defeat that subject even though they have amazing power. We are Saiyans. I don't know if we can really beat them. What I am sure is that nobody can get rid of me so easily. Meanwhile, on a planet that looked like the underworld itself, a demon would be planning a revenge which included the greatest possible humiliation. I have come to make Broly and Vegeta give me enough information on all of them to be able to create a faithful warrior so that he is always for me. Coming back to Neen's planet, all of them would be very happy since months of tranquility would have passed. I think that war of some years ago has remained in the past, because nobody has appeared and apparently there's no reason to fight. Until from a moment to another, this surprised would say, "From whom? Is this key? It is a very powerful key." Before that subject arrives, or better said, before both subjects arrive, they would already be destroying the Supreme Planet, which was said to be indestructible as it was created by the most powerful creation goddess, Zeno-sama. For a moment to another, Broly and Vegeta would arrive, where Goku would recognize them. What the hell are you doing in this place? And how can they have so much power? We've come for your head, Kakarot. I don't care if you've the Golden Azoru. Vegeta would launch the attack. However, Goku could evade every blow that he would throw at him. However, Broly would join the combat, balancing things a little more. Toa, who would be observing everything from a crystal ball. The power of these two has increased in a great way. I hope they can make Son Goku bleed. Going back to the battle, Goku would be containing himself since he felt a negative ki, which was going through all his bodies. Goku would give the Saiyan Broly a powerful hit, leaving him out of combat. When Vegeta witnessed this, he would say, "We must defeat Kakarot at all costs. So Broly, give me some of your power. I'll be much more powerful." Vegeta would absorb Broly's power, to which his power would raise in a surprising way, and they would begin to battle. Damn, I want to see the destruction on your face. Did you really think I was using all my power? A little scared, Vegeta would launch the attacks. However, his powers were useless before the Saiyan, who had exceeded all his limits. I really don't want to kill you, Vegeta. I know you are controlled, so you have nothing to do with this. However, by not coming to reason, Vegeta would launch a powerful attack on him, which would send him to fly hundreds of thousands of kilometers away. Meanwhile, on a very far away planet, Mira was still not completely healed of his injuries. Those damned have abandoned me. I'll not forgive them. I'll make all of you fall in my revenge. If possible, I will join the Golden Azoru so that all of you will pay for what you have done to me. Meanwhile, on the planet of Neen, Goku was with his companions. Goku, we must be prepared when these subjects attack, as apparently they are subjects capable of controlling other warriors. This is Kurobi, we must be prepared for this new threat that is approaching. However, in a faraway place where Kronos was, those two Saiyans were easily defeated by the Golden Azoru, but you will see what awaits you, damn monkey. You will not be able to get out alive. Be sure. Sir, I received a message from the great god Zamara, the god of dark dragons. He just informed me that he could bring to life a warrior named Black Goku, who has great power. Tell him he has my approval to bring said warrior to life and end this damn Golden Azoru once and for all. That subject would leave the place, addressing where the god Zamara, giving him all that information. Zamara, with his immense power, would bring back Goku to life and would make him appear in front of him. Where the hell am I? Who are you? Why do I feel great pressure in my body? We are the Supreme Archangels, those beings who are above the king of everything. What am I doing here? What do you need me for? We need your power. The Golden Azoru has returned. As you know, him son Goku is a danger to us, and apparently you want revenge. We'll give you the necessary power, and you will be able to increase your level. I have the same body as Goku, so I can reach his power level. The training would start where Black Goku would reach the variance of Super Saiyan Rose, where this would no longer increase his power so much, and if he did it, it was minimally. From this moment, you will train with Akira. A subject with a peculiar appearance will appear in the training camp. I will help you become much more powerful and overcome your limits, so you better be prepared. The first is to grow your tail. After a time, Black would have reached the Super Saiyan Phase 4 Rose, having a power of even Broly and Vegeta united. Black felt finished to the end, the Saiyan son Goku. No, Black, you're not yet prepared. With that power, you can't even tickle that Saiyan. The days would pass where Black would increase his combat power more and more, in order to have his long-needed revenge, while on Neen's planet, a few years would have already passed since the time difference was brutal. It seems that they've gotten tired of this and no one's side wants war. But I was completely wrong, since the battle between good and evil was about to start, and it would not be an easy battle to win. Coming back with Black Goku and Akira, they would continue training. Black would have strengthened his body in an incredible way, having the power of, with a single hit, exterminate the great Daishinkan priest. The time has come for you to have a fight with me, so don't hold back. Black, from one moment to another, increased all his power and launched the attack. However, Akira, with only one hand, stopped all his strikes. This is not a damn game. If you are more powerful than me, attack me. Akira, with a smile, would give him a strong hit that would make him spit blood. Black would not give up, giving up with difficulty, and this would raise his power to the limit, making the entire training camp shake. Now attack me with everything. Without prior notice, Black would create a scythe with the intention of cutting one of his contact with his body. It would break into 1,000 pieces. Impossible! This is impossible! What the hell are you? I am the third most powerful Supreme Archangel. Don't make me bored, Black. This at a flash speed that Black could not observe anything. He would give him 54 blows in key points, leaving him on the edge of death. Akira would take him and take him to a camera so that he could recover. After a few days, Black would have recovered, having a very powerful Zenkai. However, he knew that he would have to train much more. Meanwhile, on Neen's planet, all the Super Saiyans were training more and more to be of great use in the said battle. However, one moment to another, the subject would arrive that Goku would recognize instantly. What are you doing here? I gave you a chance and you wasted it. Now prepare to die. Wait, please don't kill me, I beg you. I didn't come all this way to fight. People I trusted have turned their backs on me. I'm coming to help you. Is that true? Although it is correct, I feel no bad intentions in you. I have very valuable information. The beings who want to exterminate you are the Supreme Archangels. Their natural enemy is the Golden Ozaru, which is said millions of years ago I exterminated them. This present time it has been reborn in you. Is that true? I can't believe it! If what he says is true or not, because we didn't ask the great god Zamara, he should know everything. Everyone left in search of the Super Dragon Balls, and with the goddess Nin, they would find them quickly. The god Zamara appeared observing everyone, however, he only bowed to the goddess Nin. Great god Zamara, do you know anything about the existence of the Golden Ozaru? What I know about the Golden Ozaru is that he was a protector of all. This multiverse was able to assassinate 6 supreme archangel beings of a superior level from other multiverses. It is said that the power of the Golden Ozaru goes through everything this multiverse until it falls into annihilation, so that the Chosen One makes this universe reborn from the ashes. I have told you a great secret. Zamara would have disappeared. Everything told by Mara is true. Then where is all of the power of Son Goku? To be honest, I don't even know what power they're talking about. The legends say that it's an immense power. I have lived for millions of years, but I've never heard of the existence of a Golden Ozaru. There's no doubt that you are the chosen Son Goku. While in the floating castle, Black would make Akira use all his power, and using the God's Eater, he easily defeated him. I think you're ready now, so go and get us the Golden Ozaru head. A voice would resonate in the void, saying, "Don't kill him, just bring him. I want him to exterminate that damned..." Okay, I'm not killing him. I am just bringing him down to this place for you to give him the finishing blow. Black would leave the castle at a surprising speed, which even distorted the universe itself. He would head to Nin's planet to finish Son Goku. After a few moments, a powerful key would call everyone's attention. That power is amazing! Who will it be? At that same instant, Black appeared in front of Goku, sending him to fly with a powerful hit. How long no see, you damn mortal? Now with my new power, I will teach you who is in charge. Goku quickly recovered from that surprise attack and would begin to exchange punches and kicks with Black. Meanwhile, with Kronos, he would quickly call Susanoo, because the Golden Ozaru was weakening the seal they had put on it millions of years ago. Susanoo, come immediately. It's an urgent matter. Excuse me, sir. What has happened? Gather the leaders of the 3 great clans. We cannot allow that damn monkey to break that seal, because if he breaks it, all his power will come back and he will be a damn load again. Susanoo would understand and would quickly leave, gathering the 3 leaders. After a time, the leader of the demons would call Ryu would arrive. Lord Kronos, what do you need? Why did you call us? Wait, Ryu. Let the leader of the other 2 clans come. Nevertheless, at the precise moment, Yamoshi of the Saiyan clan would arrive, and after a few moments, Miyuki of the clan of the goddesses would arrive. I have gathered the 3 clans here to inform you that the seal that we placed millions of years ago to retain the great power of the Golden Ozaru is weakening. That is impossible! It is the seal of the 3 most powerful great clans of this multiverse. A single warrior would not be capable of cracking it. I understand how you feel, Yamoshi. I know it was practically impossible, but remember that for Ozaru, there was no impossible, and everything impossible made it possible in one way or another. And what shall we do? What is our mission? For the moment, try to raise your powers below us archangels, so you are not going to die for anything. Everyone would understand and agree. After a few moments, everyone would leave. However, only Yamoshi and Kronos would stay. You know I have the same level of power as you. Let me take care of that damn... I know your immense power. For something you are called the Angel of Death. You are my ace up my sleeve, so I must not reveal my best warrior, but if things get ugly, you will be the first I notify to end the life of that Saiyan. Meanwhile, in the training room was Akira. However, from one moment to another, a second Akira arrived. This duplication technique fascinates me. Only that Saiyan faced 20% of my entire power. If he had confronted me, he would have pulverized him. Returning to Neen's planet, the impacts of Goku and Black would continue, where Goku would little by little be taking advantage, making that while the battle goes on, Black loses his desire to fight. How can you be more powerful than me? You're a simple mortal. I'm a god! It doesn't matter who you are. If any being in the universe intends to, can achieve it. Goku would change his expression to a serious one and say, "You are the only villain here, so I'll exterminate you. I'll not leave a trace of you." Goku would get behind Black at that very great speed, and a powerful attack would send him to the ground. And being with his very worn ki, he would return to Super Saiyan Rose, where Black would try to escape. However, Goku would charge a powerful Kamehameha that would reduce it to atoms. "We must become more powerful and be prepared for this war that is approaching." Neen creates a room with increased gravity, where it would create said room, but it would put something additional in it. That one day out of that room, be 6 years inside, everyone would enter. After a time, those who stand out were the Saiyans. However, Karma and Kurobi became rivals and wanted to overcome every day more and be better than the other. "Son Goku, why don't we just take care of all this once and for all, so we leave games and we can be in peace?" "I have also thought about it, but we can't do it since we don't know the true power of our enemy." After a time, Karma and Kurobi would have a combat in which the shock waves were evident, making everything in its path thrown and being very destructive. However, Karma would launch a powerful ki wave at him, which Kurobi would reject her with a great hit. "Karma, you have no chance against me." On the other hand, Kakaroto opened out of the room, since his power was immense. However, a great tremor would be present on the planet, where a subject of a strange appearance would appear, saying, "I am in search of the Golden Ozoru. If you tell me where it is, I will give you a quick death. However, Kakaroto, would you go to Ultra Perfect Instinct?" "Do you really think that with that insignificant power, you would be able to face me?" What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.